And we're live on twitch.tv/Xisuma, where Maurice is hanging out in chat saying, yo yo, that is perfect timing, X. Perfect timing. Thank you for the bananas, 4Gil, Soundwave Hope, thank you for the bananas, Cuplex as well. Peeps are tuning in for some modded Minecraft. I have not had time to think this morning. I am on a bit of a tight schedule. But I was thinking about this the other day, all the things we've got to do, and yeah, my brain's kind of flat. They were like, obviously we've got decorating, but I kind of want to do the bees first, right? So we can get that going. Also, every time I play this, I immediately feel the mouse sensitivity. I'm actually going to, this time, just leave it down at like, just a tiny bit less. Although I get used to it, I like it to be the same as the others. Yeah, so there were also other little jobs for things that we were farming. It's weird, I can't really remember exactly where we're at. Anyway, the iron bee is our objective today. And we actually craft, no it's not, it's sand and sieve. That's right, you craft it. So our objective is actually to just get, oh we already did that, yep. Our objective is to get a couple of basic honeybees going. So we need to transport them over here to this space. And then I guess this thing's kind of ready to go, but we need a clock of sorts over here. Oh yeah, I was thinking of ways you could make a clock. And I was wondering if you could make a cobweb. Like if it had a crafting recipe. Oh, Botania, why? Why Botania? There's also that. Don't know if that would do the same thing. What's that? Just sand? You can get it from sand? We've sieved sand. We might already have some. I don't recall getting any prismarine shards. Welcome to everyone tuning in. Are we being raided? Oh, we've just been raided. Impulse, thank you, my dude. Right at the beginning of the stream. We're literally just getting started here, so welcome all the raiders. We're getting started on another modded Minecraft adventure. I feel like... Wait, is that sand? Well, that's good. Oh, we were using that for smelting. I feel like I sieved a fair bit of sand here and there. We surely should have got some. There you go. Huh. We might be able to use that to help us make a timer. I'm not even sure it's a great idea for making a timer, you know. I'm just running away with some ideas here. Let's actually clear out the inventory. I'll probably end up putting a bunch of this stuff back in because we're continuing what we're doing upstairs. And we got a noise in the ear from a few. We got a few noises. Cuplex 47 months in a row. Thank you so much, my dude. We got Alex Bossmaster 1 here for 2 months. Thank you for the prime. The brandylion here for 7. Appreciate it. We've also got lifedinosaur here as well. Thank you so much, Life. Thank you, Life, for letting me exist. No, that was a terrible joke. Okay, what is that? Is that sugar? Aquamarine. We've got all the stuff here. Is that iron? Because does that mean we're like full on iron chunks up here? Huh, well that's odd. Right, so that plus a piece of string, right? Oh, you... Jeez, I'm a wally. Well, we just wasted a bunch of... Oh, good lord. X, stop playing modded Minecraft. You can't do it. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Whatever. Okay, so the cobweb timer is a terrible idea. We just need to make probably more of these, I think. And start moving some of the bees over there. So, a bunch of glass. We'll make like 4 at a time, I think. Or maybe, yeah, 4. So 3 more makes 4. The rest of this stuff I think we need for glass bottles. It's going to be a bit pricey, but we need to stock up. Flowers for breeding, yeah. And let's get to it. Let's get ready to rumble. Hey, we might have some leads popping off here as we pick up some new bees. Okay, so like zap you away. Now, what happened to the lead? Oh, you don't get your lead back. That is most curious. That is most curious because I kind of don't want to take all of the bees off, do I? So I have to accept the loss in a way. I do not want them roaming free. Speaking of which, we've got baby bees roaming free. We will need to make some more for them. So, you know how we do this, right? Let me enlighten you. We have mushrooms. Where are they? Dang it, we need an interface for this thing. There they are. We need an interface. In it goes. Out comes a slime block. Convert that into some slime balls. Ah, bam, we got the leads. We got the leads. Oakley dokley then. We got Kubi Rory here with the Prime. Thank you so much. Hi ho Jimbo's gifting a sub to Trixia123. Thank you for that gifted sub. Appreciate you supporting our community, dude. Right, I've done this a bunch of times now, so it's kind of like I'm remembering all the little steps. Aha, get the bees when they're up high. That's the way we roll. Let's attach them. Come over this side. There we go. We've got like at least another 3, I see. Is that a 4th one? Nope. Dang. There's like 3 more? We've had a lead. Let's go back to that corner. Definitely need a bit more space in this room, basically, don't we? There we go. There's one. Got ya. There's... That's it. Nope, one more. Yes! Whew. Right, they'll grow up. They'll be fine young bees someday. We've got cheers and bits. Noise in the ear from Lifedinosaur. For real, love your content. Oh, I'm glad you love it, dude. Thank you so much for the cheers and bits as well. Hope you enjoy hanging out with us today on this stream. We got Beltfed Joe here for 11 months saying, oh no, the baby is overdue. I believe you, if you look at your icon in chat, you'll officially be a Twitch baby right there. Also, Jordie7859 here with cheers and biddies saying, good morning. Hope everyone has an awesome day. It is a good and early morning, isn't it? Thank you so much for the cheers and bits. We need to head upwards. Up to here. And we need to put... Now, how many bees can one of these support? I'm not sure if it told us. Doesn't really tell you much more, does it? I wonder if there's a bee book, like... I do not know the name of this mod. Resourceful bees. Well, we can look here for a kind of... There's a lot of stuff from this one. It's all bee stuff. Do not see a book on that page. Next page. No. 4. Says challenge the sensei. We'll go with 4. That sounds about right. Plus we've got 4 right here. So we need to make sure that this thing has its bottles throughout. Okay. Interesting. 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 Right, they've all immediately gone inside. Now, let's just do a test. If I press that button, they all activate, and this thing picked up the spare bottle. Cool. We could do some of these things back. Yeah, so I guess we'll do that again. Like, we've just got to keep getting the bees over here. Might be a good idea not to put that in my offhand for now. So we'll go pinch another 4. I picked up 2 leads when I came. Hey, look. Oh, maybe I made a mistake a moment ago. Maybe I never actually leashed them in the middle. Let's find out. Yeah, well, look, there's 3, and we just picked up 3 leads. So, obviously, I made a mistake. Uh-huh. In we go. That time we did it correct. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Key Morgs is not really sure how this mod works, but I'm glad you're enjoying playing it. It is a mod pack, so there are multiple mods at work at the same time here. Right, this next one we're going to do... We'll do shears since we don't have more bottles. So we'll make sure that both of these get running. This time... I thought you were going to go straight in, dude. Oh, you are. You are playing with me. So why did that one not want to go straight in? Also, another idea has occurred to me. If this trapdoor was like an enchantment table and you clicked through the gap at the top, then... yeah, why is that thing not going in? It's doing its pollination dance. Yes, to finish my thought, you'd be able to click through the gap, but the bee wouldn't be able to escape. Hey, look up timer for the beehives. Okay, timer, that is a good suggestion. There might be a timer block. Yes. Not too difficult. That's probably going to take any type of stone. I think I've used this mod before. Let's start with that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Did I get gravel or did I get stone? So we make that. Beautiful. Redstone, right, so redstone and sticks. No? No sticks. Do that many for now. 1, 2, 3, and then the clock. So we need 4 gold ingots. Cool. Nice. Right. We got that. We got that. Sweet. It's Evil X. Sally Ann 123 is here for 64 months in a row. Thank you so much. Yes, for the years. The years of support. Appreciate it. Cow7437 is here for 5 months. We got Gamer Chick here for 50. And another Evil X popping in. The 9 Gods, thank you ever so much for 61 months of support. Appreciate it as always. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. Oh, that one decided to pop straight in. No complaints from me. I guess maybe it was pollinated? Okay, anyway. Press shift. So here we go. Wrong way. This might want an... What? Might want an active power source. Dang it! Give me my things back. Oh! Are the leads popping off once we put them inside of there? That's interesting. Okay. I think I understand how this block placing works. There we go. No. That's every 10 seconds now. Let's say every 100 seconds, a minute and 40, right? That's what we configured it to. I don't know what's optimal. But look, there are signs that our system is going to work, which I'm very happy about. So now, while we're doing stuff down below, this is going to automatically get sheared up top. We can go a little further with it. But I think it would be fun to come back in a minute and see how much stuff we got. So let's get distracted with something else, you know? Actually, no. Okay, I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide, right? Do we set up 2 more beehives and then build or build? So say beehive or build in chat. I'll gauge up. What are those drawers, says BD? These are where we store all our items. Beehive, build, beehive, 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 beehive! Oh, it's very mixed. It's very mixed. I think beehive is just edging it here. Okay, thanks, peeps. Thanks. Well, it was to be fair, that was pretty split down the middle. So let's do the smarter thing and quickly set up, you know, another one of these because it probably won't take very long, right? I know you want to see some building. We just get 1 more of these set up, or 2 more even, then we've doubled our production. So it seems kind of smart. Considering it was split, we'll do the smart thing. I can't actually remember. Actually, I think it might be this way that you place it. Yep. Now, I hope this doesn't make the bees angry nearby. It probably does. Oh, I can hear their anger. They're mad. Yes, we got a honey bottle. Woohoo! Okay, try it again. No. Maybe just place it off the... Yeah. Since shift-clicking on the dispense... Now I'm very confused. Didn't that just place the correct way? Whatever. Right, so... Stop trying to jump. Start trying to use your noggin. That's much easier. Except... What? How do I get it to place the right way around? What's going on? They're angry again. I've re-angered the bees. I've re-angered the bees. Very odd, very odd. Now it's facing the right way. Stop being angry at me! Jeez. Hey, that's good. Wonderful! Right, now this one also needs bottles inside of it. Let's take half of everything in here. This music is triumphant. By the way, we've got some new music today. I brought the soundtrack to a game, and usually soundtracks to games are pretty good for streaming, right? We'll find out if it has copyright issues at another time, if it does. But for now, we're listening to the Dyson Sphere Project soundtrack. Played that game for like an hour, and it just felt like Factorio again. But you know, I brought the soundtrack as well, thinking, hey, this might be the kind of thing I'd like to have in a stream, and here it is. Okay, this will definitely be, get it, B, the last bunch we extract, because we're the numbers are down, right? We need to get them back up. In fact, a little bit more before I leave. We'll have to come back in here with the leads in just a moment. Scalper only gives one instead of multiple. Scalper? Wait, where did I put... No, I did put them in the next one along, not this one here. Okay, thought I might have put them in the wrong spot. You belong in there. Right, I need some shears for this one. So we shall go... We might find, actually, that the honeycomb bottle ratio... Actually, I guess they're 4 for each, right? No. To make a block, you need 4. Yeah, they're about equal, so we probably need 1 on shears... and, sorry, 2 on shears and 2 on bottles. Just thinking about changing the balance for a moment there. Right, in you went. We've got to wait for a moment. Dang, let's read chat while we wait. By the way, I got a hot cup of tea here. I've already started drinking it. This game is cool. What is it called, says Church Prime? It's called Minecraft. How have you not heard of it before? Jeez. Now we're playing the Sky Bees mod pack. What flavour tea? It's a Sam today. Oh, you popped out, did you? You popped out. You know, having a dispenser on top and activating it might be a quicker way of doing this, but for now, I think we'll always try and do things in... No, actually it doesn't make sense. I had an idea, but it didn't make sense. Okay, right, that's all set up. We can go to do building now. And look at this. We get our leads back, and we got honeycomb and bottles coming through. Put the bottles back in there. And dump off our inventory. We have one more thing to do over here, and that is sort our bees out. Our buzzing bees, right? Come on, fly up. Ah, look at you. So cute and adorable, aren't they? And that one. Ah, we got 4 of them. That's good. I think that's all. So we'll let them grow up while we do some building. Excellent stuff. How are we doing today, peeps? X is efficient and organised today. That's what you're thinking. You're thinking, who is this guy? This isn't the X I know. Where's all the derpage? I'm used to derpage. What have you done with X? Okay, there we go. Right, nice clean inventory. We're going to do the interiors down here. We're going to finish all of this off. So we shall need these blocks and those blocks. And they were made from cobble, so we'll make some more. Got this thing to make even more again. Very good. That's probably way more than I'll ever need. But it's modded, so you just get tons of stuff for free half the time. Okay. How did we do this over here? It's slightly different actually over here, isn't it? Thinking about how those pillars are going to work. Maybe what we'll do is we'll build the cross section from one side to the other, and then we'll look at it and figure out how we do the middle bits, because the middle bits will be slightly different. Also, let's take that dandelion away. Some of this isn't necessary here as well. Like, eventually we'll probably put a little roof on this room, and it'll have its own light source. I can hear the bees working their magic up top. Very good. We're getting to a point now where I might start AFKing, like, in between streams, just so the bees can do their thing and make more and more produce for us. In fact, the further we progress on a mod pack, that's usually what happens, right? You start to develop those farms that run AFK. Okay, so it would be here that the alignment is slightly different. See, this aligns with the sugarcane, whereas on the other side it doesn't, but we'll make that work for us. So we got that. Then we'd have the walkway through here, so we wouldn't need this. Xisuma, look at scrapers and ceramic shears. They are two different things and both act as shears, but scrapers have no durability. Oh. Ah. Must collect all honeycombs for bees to generate new ones? Not sure quite what it means by that. Well, let's give that a try, yeah. Thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip. This game, Skyblock, but with B-mod. First time watching, says Sensei. Yeah, it's a mod pack, so there's all sorts of mods. But yeah, it revolves around getting resources through the bees, which is something I am trying to embrace. We haven't built a mob farm or a passive mob farm. And my objective is to not end up building those sorts of farms. Just because, you know, I've done them before. I kind of want to do something different, you know. Bees are so good you don't need to AFK. Well, you know, you might be right, but one of the things about AFKing is that it enables you to do more. So if I AFK and get more stuff, it means I can scale what I do in the game. And that might be building, that might be farming, you know, a variety of things essentially. A variety of things. I think we've got noises in here. We got Mercury Explores here for 13 months saying, "Morning X, how are you today?" I'm good, my dude. I'm good, thanks for asking. Make a vertical half slab, says Matt. Yeah, we can do that. We got the thing for that, haven't we? There it is. We're gonna have to do another resource grind, or do we? Because hang on a minute. Yeah, things are gonna get a little bit different soon. We're gonna have to start breeding the bees. We might be like way closer to doing that than I realise. Well, that may or may not do some good. Look at that. It's starting to come in. So the glass bottles would suggest that the timer needs to be increased, right? Let's expand it. So that's 100 seconds. What is it? 20 is 1. 200 is 10. So 400, 800. So I think 28 is 120 seconds. That would be 24, wouldn't it? 20 is 1, 200 is 10, 2000 is 100. And we want to add 40, which is just under... No, so that's definitely the wrong number. So we'll start again. 20 is 1. 200 is 10. 200 times 4 is 800. Why does that seem... Yeah, no, I want to add less than half. Yeah, it would be... Okay. There we go. They're just... I don't know. Numbers. And I'm live streaming. That's my excuse. I'm live. Leave me alone. It's different when you're on camera. 2,400 divided by 20 equals 2 minutes. Okay. Well, where on earth have I gone wrong there again? 100 seconds is... Oh, you Wally. 100 seconds is 1 minute 40. 1 minute 40. I was thinking that we needed to add 40 seconds. We needed to add 20 seconds. So, yeah, there you go. We've added 20 seconds. That should, you know, slowly reduce the amount of those glass bowls. Yeah, anyways, while we're building up the rest of this... Hang on a second. I do need to go grab some sugarcane, yeah. While we were working on the rest of this, I wanted to have a bit of a chat with all of y'all about something super interesting. So who in chat knows what NFTs are? Have you heard this NFT? This is like a big craze that's coming into focus. Or it might just be, it might just happen to be where I'm looking. I'm seeing NFTs all the time. Judging on chat, a fair few yeses, more no's. Digital art, online art, that's technically not what it is. Digital art sales for millions, says Ender Dan. Well, a lot of people in chat don't actually know, so let me give you the rundown, a bit of an explanation. NFT is a non-fungible... Fungible? Fungible token. Okay. This is... Fungible means exchangeable, changeable, right? So you can't do that. It is a unique, exclusive identifier token, essentially. And what's happening in the world of NFTs is people are using the blockchain technology, which is the public ledger that can be verified by anyone, and they're using it to store these tokens. And the tokens are attached to various pieces of digital assets that can then be verified that so-and-so has the token that's linked to it, right? The idea is ownership. Ownership of something. And this ownership is of something that anyone can copy, right? Like, anyone can make a copy of digital art, but if you have the token for the NFT, you are the original owner, so to speak. So this will immediately probably appeal to some people and not to others. It never really appealed to me, the idea of ownership of digital assets. But one of the places it's really taking off is in the art world, because digital artists do not have the same kind of... I don't know what the right word for it is, but you'll know what I'm talking about. The same kind of tangible quality and reality of having a painting that can sell. So if you think about the art world, we all know, like, you know, you hear stories of this painter sold this thing for millions of dollars or pounds or whatever, you know, astronomical amounts of money. And you know, it kind of makes sense on one hand. Some people might think it's preposterous. Personally, I think that, you know, value is something that you give based on your needs. And when all your needs are met, then your needs can, and your value can extend into less essential things like art. Although some people are going to argue that art is essential, right? You know what I mean. The more your needs are taken care of, then you can put your wealth and your value into other things. So some people put it into art. And art is valued a lot to them, and they collect it, right? But in the digital space, that's hard to do because people can make copies of it. Well, now you can sell verifiable tokens, and, you know, it taking off in the art world makes a lot of sense to me because, like, everyone's probably got some sort of book somewhere, maybe from school, with a picture of the Mona Lisa or some art by Van Gogh, right? I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. Van Gogh. Just pictured him wearing black eyeliner. So the thing with that, though, is that there is only one original, and people can verify it. Experts generally can verify it. And you can't do this with digital art until now. Now you can. You can attach like this NFT, this non-fungible token, to the art piece. And then you can essentially sell the ownership of the digital art. So the person who has it will have a copy like everyone else, but they will also have this verifiable, and it can be verified through the blockchain, which is a public ledger. That's an important part of it. Anyone can go on there and verify it. They can be the owner of it, right? Now, there are so many things that come along with this that are really fascinating. So at the moment, what you're seeing, I'm going to drink some tea. You're seeing a lot of like speculation around this and people throwing extraordinary amounts of money at it. Jack Dorsey's Twitter, his Twitter account, like he sold his Twitter account. His first tweet that he put on Twitter is sold for like several million, and that can be resold again, you know. So there's this speculation thing happening. Big speculation thing happening. So if you want to look into this further, look up stuff like, I think they're called crypto cats and crypto punks, and there's all these like very sort of like easy to replicate pixel art, you know, almost like Minecraft block textures, right? 8x8 pictures of certain pixelated crypto characters, and there's thousands of them, but they're trading at crazy amounts, like thousands each. And that's because they're unique, and they've got this NFT attached to them that verifies ownership. And so people are getting involved in a speculative way where I think they're looking at it as if, like, this is the next big craze, and so if I go around throwing money at all these NFTs, I can sell them on. And there's even been some examples of some very kind of low-key, rudimentary attempts at making art. You know, pictures of things that we would consider perhaps to be rather mundane, and then being able to, oh, it's bamboo I need, being able to resell it almost immediately. This is, as someone says in chat, he's talking about trading NFTs. Yeah, so people are trading it. Now this is like, I think it's very much a bubble, and a bubble that could burst, because it's sort of similar to the .com boom, where everyone knows that this technology is going to be useful. This .com stuff, this is the future, it's going to be big. But then everyone went out and brought anything with a .com attached to it, and then it turned out a lot of it didn't have as much value. Well, that was way too much of that. Didn't really think about, we'll never need to craft that again, basically. So yeah, everyone goes out there and like throws money at this thing, right? And then it all crashes and people realize that it's not worth as much money. But then, you know, in the future, later on, things settle down, and eventually, you know, websites, domains, they have their sort of value back again, right? So I think we're looking at a bubble right now. I think we're looking at people heavily speculating on resale value. And there are some really bizarre things being sold. For example, I'm sure a lot of you are aware of like Pokemon cards becoming valued very high again recently. And one of the things I learned is that Logan Paul is actually making a lot of money off of doing these videos where he's like, I spent $500,000 on a unopened Pokemon deck of cards, and he makes a video about it, right? Now, video revenue is not enough to reimburse that $500,000. So how is he making his money on it? Well, one of the ways of actually doing it is they sell the rights to the opening of a particular card. So if he opens up a Charizard, which is considered one of the rarest, and by the way, you know, I recently went and grabbed my old Pokemon cards, had a look, I got a couple of Charizard shinies. I was talking to Grian about it, and he reckons that my collection might be worth a couple of grand. And I was kind of tempted to maybe sell it, but I actually, every time I open up my Pokemon cards, I have a warm feeling towards them. I just like looking at them, and I was like, I'm not going to waste my time trying to sell this stuff. I'll just hold on to it. You know? Anyway, getting a little bit sidetracked. Logan Paul sells the NFTs to these videos, okay? Whoever buys them does not own the cards that's in the video, or, you know, has exclusive rights to the video. Anyone can use it, but they have that unique ownership of it. And these clips of opening Pokemon cards are selling for like 20 grand. So he opens up a pack full of cards, he's got that revenue coming in, and he's got these NFTs funding the buying of the cards. It's all very speculative and like a bubble that could collapse. It really seems risky. And to anyone listening and thinking about getting in on this as if like you can make money and all of that, I don't like those games. I wouldn't do that with your money. There's this thing called FOMO, fear of missing out. And I think there's been a lot of that around Bitcoin, around stock markets and stuff like that lately. It could also be that I've just been drawn to those topics. When you're drawn to a certain area in this internet age, you know, it makes you feel like this is what the whole world is looking at sometimes. Maybe not everyone is. Same as the GME fiasco. Yeah, that's what I meant by the stocks. That was the thing, wasn't it, that kicked it all off, right? So then people have this fear of missing out on, oh, there's this whole, you know, big stock craze going on at the moment. I don't want to miss out. I want to be a part of it. You know, I've been doing a little bit of crypto mining recently, and when I get my little paycheck in, which is a fraction of the currency, I'm not going to do it again because I've realized that I got pulled into wasting my time doing something that was revolving around fear of missing out. I don't really have a vested interest or much of an interest in actually doing this stuff. And as I said, it was, you know, sort of fear of missing out. Oh, I should really get involved in this because it's going to be worth so much in the future. I mean, think about what you're doing with your own time, like right now, as opposed to some speculative value in the future. I just feel like I was getting caught up in something. And because it's using power from my house, I've also been doing research into how much power consumption it is using, because this is another worry about blockchain technology, that we're sort of driving artificial scarcity with these blockchain technologies and using a ton of energy. So this is another big concern around the NFT things, is that they're taking place on the blockchain. A lot of it is being done through Ethereum, and it's not an energy efficient blockchain. There's one that I've heard of called Nano, but I haven't done tons of research into it. But basically, there is a extraordinary amount of power being consumed to run Bitcoin and blockchain technology. And being someone who tries to be neutral and research things without getting pulled into one camp or another, my research has led me to believe that this probably is quite negative. However, there isn't really enough data to fully assess how much power is being used yet. So in order to process all these NFTs that people are trading, they've got to be a part of this public blockchain, and that uses loads of processing power. When you go into the Bitcoin and pro cryptocurrency camps to learn about the statistics, they love to play up this idea of our system uses a fraction of the environmental impact that the traditional banking system does. And, you know, that is on one hand technically true, but on another hand, what it doesn't address is that when you scale up the size of Bitcoin to the size of the traditional banking system, then all of a sudden Bitcoin becomes astronomically more impactful on the environment, because it's using loads of hardware and computers and energy, and, you know, not all energy comes from clean sources. Another common argument in the crypto camp is that, you know, we can do this from clean energy sources, which are, you know, solar, renewable. They're not just 100% clean and renewable with no consequence. You know, you have to get the materials and the resources for somewhere, and, you know, you can't at the moment really assess how much of the power going into all of this is green or not. And another thing that gets talked about inside of these communities is the idea that the power usage levels off, and this is where it goes a bit beyond me. But essentially what Bitcoin does is it kind of drives scarcity. So the value is going up over time, right? You've heard these hype waves coming in. Bitcoin was valued at $1,000 a few years ago, then it's $4,000, goes down again, then all of a sudden this year it's up to $50,000, and this is what drives the fear of missing out. Everyone's thinking, oh, I should have bought that Bitcoin a few years ago, right? And it's actually the model of it itself. It gets harder to mine with time. There's going to be a limited number of them. The amount going into circulation slows down over time. In a weird way, the the scarcity and the increase of value is kind of built in to the system itself, but it means more and more people are going to be mining. And this argument that gets made inside the crypto community is that the usage of power will level off, which I don't fully understand. That essentially there'll be so much competition to mine bitcoins that it will kind of like reach a ceiling, and then we can use the cryptocurrency with a sort of set power level. And what's interesting about that is that if they're right, it kind of makes sense. The scarcity goes up, so you're dealing with fractions of a bitcoin, but because they're worth more in the real world when we translate it to other currencies, it's like the same amount of volume has more power and impact, if you like, right? Like if it costs me, let's just make it super simple and say it costs me 1 megawatt of energy. I've made that up, it's probably not a real wattage, to process 1 bitcoin. Then if the bitcoin is worth $1, that seems ludicrous. But if it's worth 100 grand, then all of a sudden, oh, there's a lot that you can move and do with 100 grand, and that trade-off all of a sudden seems relatively reasonable, right? So it's hard to assess because there's only a limited amount of information on how much power usage is being used by all this crypto mining. You know, people connect to the system, you can see what graphics cards they're using possibly. I'm not entirely sure how much information is available, but you can't exactly assess how efficient what they're doing is and where the energy is coming from. So there are big concerns that we could be guzzling up energy from bad energy sources that have an impact on the environment, and of course creating all the hardware to do it does as well. So bringing this back round to the NFT stuff, like this NFT boom that's happening right now, it's going to have an environmental impact through the power that it uses, and how much it will is hard to be determined fully at the moment. And so inside, you know, the art community where people are taking to this, especially in the digital space, then it also needs to be some sort of awareness that this is having an environmental impact, whether you like it or not, and it really needs to be thought out before this like train runs away, because we're trying to reduce emissions, we're trying to, as a global community, move into a sort of green future, and along comes this train of energy consumption that people are drawn to through the fear of missing out, the speculation, and the possibility to make some of these astronomical amounts of money for seemingly effortless things that are taking place right now. My advice is to really like not get involved unless you really know what you're doing. And to wrap this up, right, I've been watching videos, learning about this stuff. Really funny conclusion to end this on, okay? I was watching a video from the Punk Rock MBA about butt rock, which is his term for this sort of genre of music that happens just around the time, like, you know, a couple of years into me being a teen, really getting into music, which I love. And he talked about this curve. I wish I could draw it for you right now. Minecraft's too blocky for me to do something in-game. But if we look at a flat surface and use your imagination for a second, right, it's like you have this hype wave that goes up, and everyone's getting in on it, and then the bubble bursts, and it comes down, and it goes all the way down to the bottom. And then after a while, it kind of recovers to a middle line, and then plateaus. And he was talking about how you have this big hype wave of all the butt rock bands, like Nickelback and whatnot, and then everyone gets over it after a few years, and then doing that is just so not cool. Nu metal is another example of that. Nu metal had this crash, and then after, like, you know, 5 to 10 years, you can kind of come back and do that again, and you'll find an audience, and it levels off. Well, this is the same thing that could potentially happen with all this crypto stuff, right? Like, it's a big boom right now. This is why I think it would be smart not to get on in it and throw money at it unless you think you know what you're doing. I mean, I don't recommend it, because it's probably going to do the same thing. It's going to crash all the way down when people realize, or, you know, when it first starts to dip, and then all the speculators panic, and then no one wants to buy stuff, right? It's going to be like a dot-com bubble crashing. And then after that, it will eventually, over time, find some uses and come back to that kind of steady plateau in the future. And I thought it was funny because I saw this one YouTuber talking about it with music and Nickelback and butt rock, and then another YouTuber, Cold Fusion, talk about it with NFTs. And I was like, yeah, it's funny you bring that up because I just saw someone talking about butt rock and using the same analogy. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Let's take some input from chat now. I'm sure some of you have opinions. I think I've waffled on long enough. I've been reading a lot on this topic and finding it really fascinating. And oh yeah, one more thing to mention actually. The Cold Fusion video. He gave a really good example of what might happen in the plateau, which was that you could, on his channel, buy an NFT which acts as a share and gives you voting rights. And I thought that was super interesting use for it. And it started to make me think about, like, what if I did some sort of thing on Twitch in the future? Like maybe a mod pack with some integration with the audience, and we could create, maybe it doesn't even need to be NFT technology, but like y'all are like stakeholders, right? And then like, you know, let's say we give them out for free, but then y'all are allowed to trade with one another. And then it creates some sort of value for you, the audience, that some of you can make a bit of money on or whatever. But then again, it's also like getting into sort of a sense of artificial value. I don't know. It was an interesting idea, and I probably didn't explain it very well. Sounds like Vault Hunters with extra steps. I wasn't thinking of Vault Hunters. I was thinking like that you create some sort of system where the people that hold the tokens get to have a say in what you're doing. So it's like, oh, are we going to do, like earlier when I was like, we're going to breed the bees or do some building? It's like little moments like that. The people that hold the tokens get to take the key votes, right? You have a whole system and API, so, you know, everyone votes and it comes back through. But then someone who's more invested and interested in actually having a say in what I do in the stream can then buy that off of someone else. But again, I'm not sure I'm terribly comfortable with that. Like, I thought it would be a cool way to create some value in and around the... Whoa, wait a minute, we've got mobs spawning. I just realised that we haven't lit this area up. Oh, this is weird. Look at my health. Oh, they're really going ham in there, aren't they? Wait, where are the torches? Where are the torches? Okay, now eat food. Press F7 as well, so we can really see where the problem is. There might be a creeper in there, I'm thinking. Oh man, now that we've filled the roof up, there's lots of places they can spawn. Okay, I don't see any creepers. I hear the groaning of a zombie. Wait, where's the sword? Okay, that appears to be it. No creeper. Shoot him! Shoot the dude! Shoot the dude who's crude. Don't kill me, buddy! Don't kill me! I got no armor. And I'm wrecking house over here. Oh! Moment of focus, moment of focus. Right, chat. NFT questions, let's go. Let's go, let's wrap it up. X, you have to read my email, honestly, says Rebecca. I get so many emails, I can't, like... Trust me, my inbox is a nightmare. It's just, I kind of, like, glance over it looking for anything that stands out. But, you know, there's just loads of companies trying to get you to play their game on YouTube and stuff like that. It's just how it is. So you're saying I should put my mortgage on Bitcoin at 100 times leverage? Nope. No, I am not. I think there might be a future in Bitcoin, but it's also currently embroiled in you know, these environmental questions. But again, the key thing is the fear of missing out. Shouldn't, like, focus on, like, more of what's in your control in your life and what's of value to you that you can enjoy right now, as opposed to financial speculation. I just feel like it's a bit of a trap that can be easy to fall into, I guess. I'm thinking we might extend these drawers upwards, so we'll put these up here. You know, like it kind of translates a little bit to what I do here on Twitch, is that I was interested in making videos and I did it. And that was something that was in my control. It wasn't like a big roll of the dice what will happen in the future. If I started thinking in 2021 I want to own my own home and I want my job to be making videos and streaming all day and have a nice studio and, you know, other things like I've got a home gym and all of this, like, that would have been a huge gamble. That would have been a big pressure. It never had that in its... It was all about just creating something, right? So that's the kind of point that I'm making, is that, like, you're sort of looking at this other world, this place with all these people and these extraordinary amounts of money, and it creates this fear of missing out on it. Like, that's like not really a healthy place to make decisions from, is it? So, you know, if you're like a programmer and you're fascinated by the concept of cryptocurrencies and you're going into it, it's all interesting and you're like, oh, I could write some code and do this and that, like, that's a very different relationship to have with it all than this idea of, oh, these people are making money, I need to get on this, right? So it should be about you finding your things. What are you good at? What could you do? What's your cryptocurrency? Right? Because then when you go into something where it's like, oh, I found this thing that I'm really interested in, you know, that's the pleasure of doing it, that's the reward, and not this idea of, oh, I have to, you know, gamble all my money and possibly make some money off this thing that I didn't even know or care about a while ago, right? Like, do things that you're passionate about, and if they happen to end up being fortunate and make you some money and some comfort in life, then that's terrific. But you'd never lost anything by pursuing it in the beginning. I'd invest in derp coins, says Darth Poeter. You know what I really want to do right now? I really want to make a like a mock cryptocurrency called derp coins. I keep thinking about it, but I don't have any coding ability to execute anything like that. But you know, like, just, I don't know, some sort of simple, not a proper, not even a, you know, electricity guzzling system. I'm talking about just something to imitate and kind of mock a little bit the whole crypto thing, and have derp coin that all of y'all can earn. I mean, we got the viewer thing called Harmony on here on Twitch. I mean, maybe I could look into what else is possible with that and maybe rename it to derp coin. And I love the idea, like we were joking about the last stream, tying the value of it to derps. You know, like if I do a derp in a stream, like the value goes up or something. Or it steadily ticks down when I haven't derped in a while. I don't know. Silly ideas. That are all good fun, right? Yeah. Wouldn't that convince chat to make you derp more, says Cuplex? Oh, they can try and convince me, but I am always the master of pressing that dirt button, right? I'm the one who has the final say. And I'll tell you, there's some dirt fiends out there as well. But it'd be so much fun. We could have all the jokes, you know, all the jokes. Okay, let's do a little bee checkup. Woo! We're looking good. We got a 12 for 12. That makes me think. Ah, look. That literally... Did it get activated just then? We might need the honeycomb ones to go more... Oh, no, it's actually that one. I don't know. Let's take that. I think we'll just leave it. We'll leave it at that. 2 minutes is good, you know. But I can't help but feel it might need a bit of a double pulse. We'll have to go check up on that. I haven't finished building the roof. The reason I was getting all of this bamboo is to actually finish the roof there. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of those. Bamboo mats again. Let's keep on building. Keep on building. Keep building, 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 building. What? Assume make emerald tools. It's better than diamond, I think, or almost the same. I think we're due a little bit of a grind, right? Although I did say we need to get the iron bee up, so let's finish the interior, get the iron bee up, and then we'll grind out some resources and possibly do some tool upgrades and stuff like that. Sounds good, right? Sounds good in the hood, homie. Where are we at? We need to be here. Hop, and then place that one. Bam! We're good. Can't you make the builder's wands? Not for this, no. Needs to be placed by hand. Right, so let's assess what takes place. Oh yeah, we need some more of that. 8's going to need some more over here. The important thing is to replant the saplings. Okay, there we go. We got some beehives left over here. We might be able to tidy up this platform soon. Like, we're relying less and less on that space and building up this internal spot a lot more, aren't we? How do we... Wait. Oh, there they are. How do we make these white lanterns? I think I want to put one in the corner. Because of the way these are spaced out. So that's in line with that, right? 1, 2. So we go... Is that right? 1, 2, yeah. 1, 2. So it'll be there. That looks about right. And how many blocks between? 3. Right in line with the middle. Let's punch out some of these torches. So yellow, remember, yellow's okay, but red is unacceptable. Unacceptable. And I think I just saw a couple of red ones, actually. See, I kind of don't want to overdo it. And you know what? There are alternative light sources. So, peeps in chat. By the way, I haven't read Noises in the Ear for a while, have I? Because I was waffling. Mercury Explorers, thank you for 13 months. Loopy Cans, thank you for 4. Gobcap, thank you for 12 months. Alex Asso, thank you for 2. Appreciate it. And pedrojjefferson, here with the cheers and bits. Zoomy, listen to Bushy Bandit. Oh, someone in chat. Oh, I don't know what they were saying. I do not know what they were saying. Bushy Bandit, what were you saying? Does anyone else know? Someone says Megatorch. That would be a great way just to have total control over this, wouldn't it? Have you considered DJing? You sound a bit like DJ Pete Tong. We tried to do a DJ stream once, and my mods informed me pretty quickly that that was going into some copyright problematic territory. One thing I thought was weird is that I thought it would be super easy to talk about the tracks in between, and I didn't. I kind of just went into it a little bit blind, thinking, oh, I love talking about music, and found it a little bit, I don't know, just uncomfortable, or like I wasn't really actually as prepared as I thought I might be. It was interesting. Worth trying, though, you know. If I ever have to do it again, someone's like, hey, do you want to do a DJ set? I'll be like, I do, but I know I need to practice first. We've got Ed Network here for 55 months. Incredible. Closing in on the... Bushy Bandit 1 says that was the last one. I see your message, and I don't think that's what I'm supposed to listen to. Closing in on that Evil X, Ed. Thank you. Also, we're an hour in. Goodness me, that's flown by. Ginger Formby is here for 40 months, saying a question about the inner workings of you hermits. Did you guys knew beforehand that the HBBS would change things on the server? Or were you guys totally aware what the meaning would be? Well, all we knew is that it was called the HCBBS. I mean, like, you know, you saw the rocket thing that crashed into the area, right? Like, that was it. That's why I didn't sign up for it. I don't sign a blank check, you know? That's my life advice for you. Don't sign blank checks. Right, let's figure this one out. So, Megatorch, that was it. Megatorch. Do we got the Megatorch? I don't think we do. We've got a torch launcher. Check scrapers, because scrapers need to be pulsed more. So maybe another set of hives pulsing. Okay, got ya. Yeah, yeah. So they need extra pulses, and maybe these do on occasion. Let's just change the amount to that for now, right? So every minute it's gonna go. But yeah, we possibly need to come up with a better redstone system here. We also need to grind some materials to get sand up there. We just got to figure out the lighting situation. So we found stuff like lanterns in here. Now, I've used those before. Oh, it's not done with a hammer. Elder seed, that's really cool. Elder prismarine, I love that idea. Is this a cork thing? Of course it's a cork thing. But how do you get the original elder prismarine? I don't know. Oh, maybe you get one from the Elder Guardian, and then because you can mix it with prismarine to get 2, you can like continuously multiply it. And then one day you accidentally use your last one. Duskbound block. Jeez, what is this? We can make... Oh, this going all over the place here. I'm not sure if I can make that stuff yet. Right, can I get any chorus fruit from Sivin? That's an interesting looking block. Blaze lantern. We haven't got blaze rods. Paper lantern. That... from cork looks like something that'll fit into this space really well. So paper, bamboo. We spent all of our paper earlier. Ridiculous amounts of it. Let's get some more. Literally ridiculous amounts of it. Also, I think we need a bit of a clear up. Yeah, so this doesn't have a home. And neither do these things, unsurprisingly. But now they do. Pretty sure bamboo had a spot. Yeah, we just got so much of it. Right, so we need bamboo, we need glowstone, and we need the sugarcane, which has been put away. We're going to have to make like an interface for this soon. We're getting so many items here. Have I not got any glowstone left? Ah, dang it. Maybe we'll put that one on the back burner. I feel like we need to focus on getting some stuff done. Let's go put these torches back, right? We'll put them in the spots that are causing us a bit of hassle, and I guess we'll figure out more of that another day. Just going to put one in there just in case. Yeah, so we're good now. Alright. It does feel like we're leaving this a little unfinished up here. I was going to put in some more of these beams, right? Let's pop round. So it's different over here because, as you can see, that's recessed back there. Okay, needs some cobble or something. This thing needs a roof, obviously. Let's break that one. Oh, that's awful. Actually, you know, mixing in the occasional block of that is probably not a bad idea. Just they mix together really well, actually. Yeah, I also need to go up there, so that wasn't very smart. Because I want to try and get a block in this space. Why am I jumping? I can go one higher. There we are. X, have you done 3 streams without a proud plug? Nearly 15k on the music channel. Time for one. Yeah. Didn't I tweet that out last night? Hopefully we would have got there. I only need a few more people to subscribe. Okay. Okay, they call it a shameless plug. I'm like, what? I'm proud of my channels. I'm proud of what I do on YouTube. I got 4 channels. Most of you here probably already know. You're like, X, I'm subscribed to all of them already. Anyway, be sure to go check them out if you haven't done so. Also hit the follow button here on Twitch if you're enjoying the stream. And I made another plug as well. We've got a mailing list. I finally got around to doing this. So you can head over to my website. You can enter in your email address on the side of the screen. And yeah, you can get weekly updates which come out on Sundays of all the things I've been doing on YouTube. Sometimes with a personalised message as well. And you know, if ever anything changes in the future, that's my line of communication with all of y'all. So yeah, feel free to go sign up for that. You don't have to pay attention to them. You can ignore them as well. But the idea is just that, you know, if things change on the internet, you know, sometimes people lose access to their channels or whatever happens. It's just a way for me to have a direct line of communication with all y'all. Okay, so it's laid out slightly different to the other side, but it looks really good. So, stoked with that. And we'll make sure we get it done on this side as well. I'm loving now that we're indoors, like, and it's fully immersive. It's good. So there's the middle, and therefore this would be it, wouldn't it? If I'm not mistaken, axe apparently is the tool of choice there. Yep, that would be it. We'll leave it kind of shut for now, though. Strip those logs. Now, did we leave the trim going across over there? We did. It's nice that it's different from the other way of doing it, I think. A bit late, but I think the point of NFTs is to move forward to decentralized markets so the platforms can't take advantage of content creators, i.e. Spotify. That is a good point. Problem is that they're environmentally inefficient, so that the NFTs aren't actually traded on decentralized marketplaces. So the people who own these platforms can decide to take a large cut or whatever to disenfranchise their users. I'm all for the decentralized stuff, although it's probably like a big discussion with a lot of pros and cons, some stuff that might not immediately come to mind, but the idea of you know, decentralizing power to me is very interesting. But you know, the blockchain stuff, it needs to sort out its energy usage big time. Like, it's ridiculous. It is literally ridiculous. Okay. Oops. Let's get up there and get this thing in place. How do we do it on the other side? Oh, there was already that there. Yes, yes. Very easy. Cool, now we get to focus on the iron B. So iron B, then another resource grind with some sewage. That is kind of our plan. So we can get the iron rolling in. That's really going to make a difference. Okay, let's bring up... We'll actually know what the other one is, right? It's the sand B. So we've got to create that, and if we go up top, we're going to find that this is getting close to being ready, really. Let's check it out. Let's put some bottles in here. That one's doing... Actually, that one's pretty low in that corner. And from the front, yeah, this one needs an extra little kick, doesn't it? They should probably all have a button so we can just give it a boost, right? Yeah, that's good. When we come up here and do a bit of manual checking on it from time to time. Okay. Bushy Bandit says, I spent 30 minutes trying to get one notice for one important message. It's just the way it goes, dude. Just the way it goes. It's a Twitch chat, you know? Dang, that's some cold tea. I can't drink more of that. Put that one down. We got Jadwanic79 here for 4 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream and having a good time hanging out with us as we build the base, as we craft stuff, and do things for the bees. I don't know. Words, right? They're difficult sometimes. So we only need that for now. Oh, we're actually kind of low on the honey, right? Dang. I guess maybe that's a sign that we need more honey. You get one honey bottle, whereas the other ones tend to pop off like a few honeycomb at a time, don't they? Oh, look at that. Save. Coming in with a save. No, it's not a save. We need more. Wait, there's more. How did I not see this here? What is wrong with me? Xisuma, officially a derp. You can quote me on that. Okay, here we go. Right, so that will create the other type of bee. Now, here's where I think we might need to create like another bee room or a bee breeding area. probably do this the mean way. The mean way. So we're going to want those, we're going to want these, and we're going to want something to breed them together. That much has been established. Flowers. I'm thinking that we literally just want to contain them in a space, right? And then breed them. This is going to be weird. Like this could go wrong, could go right. I don't know. But here's what I'm thinking. We're probably going to want another room. I think we may need this room with the bees like this for a long time, right? So we'll do something temporary over in this space. Okay, I'm going to use 1, 2... That's not very good. 1, 2, 3 like that. Not sure how smart that is, actually. We should also investigate the hitbox of the blocks idea that I talked about, right? Because having a breeding chamber about the leads could be really quite useful. If we throw in, let's see, I think stone is one with a lot of options. So we put stone in here. Sorry, wrong thing. We now get a bunch of wacky looking blocks. The stair block might be one that does it. I don't see these particularly offering the hitboxes. Alright, chat. Apart from the enchantment table, what in this pack has a hitbox where we'll have a small gap to look through that the bee can't escape? Actually, do you know, I'm starting to think that the stairs is probably it. Right. I'm waiting for chat though. I'm going to read chat first, but I think we'll try it with stairs if not. Snow. Stonecutter. Stonecutter's about a half slab, so that I don't think will do it. Chisel and bits, says Cuplex. Thinking with mods. Chisel and bits. I don't really want to get into this mod in a sort of time sink capacity, but this might just be exactly what we need. What does it want? A stick? What am I? Slate. Maybe it wants stone. Yeah. Stone chisel. You need your chisel and bits bag, right? Otherwise you get tons of chiseled bits everywhere. So wool and a chiseled bit. Wow, that is intense. There's a lot of noise. Okay, if we're going to do it that way, let's say we use glass, right? I'm also thinking that we don't want the space below. So we've got something like that going on. This dividing bit, I think, will just be wood. And we'll probably end up building these elsewhere. So we're going to put in a bit of glass, right? We're going to get a single chiseled bit. And that is awful. Come over here and make the chisel bit bag. Which requires some wool. And that single chiseled bit. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Can't even see it. Okay. Itty bitty bits. Yes, itty bitty bits. Now, I think there is some controls related to this tool that allow you to change shape and stuff. See if there is something specifically for chisel and bits. There is. There used to be like a menu, I remember. An undo key would be probably pretty good. Left alt, says Hexonickel. Actually, we just sort of learned there was nothing in the controls there. Radial menu. That sounds like it. So, left alt. Okay, now that's a conflict. Okay, that key will work. So now when I press that... Aha! Right, same material. Grid 1/8, 1/4. Let's go with 1/8. And let's... Yeah, okay, so now what I'm going to do is click that all the way across here. Actually, Actually, can I right click to put back? No. Okay, I'm going to continue with what I'm doing. I don't think a baby bee is going to escape through this gap here, right? Is what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, I think there's possibly quicker ways of doing this, but now we're going to open this up and go for connected plane, I believe. Connected plane? Let's try that. Okay, here we go. All the way to the back. All the way to the back. Now what I really want to be able to do is sort of copy this and not have to do it manually every time. But that will give us this like little look through. So now let's not do anything with this. Okay. Take that off our hotbar. We're going to put these two things in here and breed them. You ready? In you go. You can't escape. They don't want to breed with this. Dang it, why don't they want to breed? Why don't they want to breed? Listen to Cuplex X. Cuplex says I told you so. You told me what? Sand bee needs sand, someone says. Oh, right. Okay, let's check that. Mate, do I need a sieve? Do I need to breed them both with their own type of material? That would be weird. Use different flowers to squirrel. Read the book, says someone else. There isn't a bee book, is what we've established. But maybe you mean this one. So there doesn't appear to be any information there. We know there isn't really any... There's no information here. So there's just that. Like... That's... There's no other bee book. There is a bee book, says Cuplex. We searched for it earlier and we couldn't find it. I mean, wait, what if I just call it the bee book? No. Look for blockheads. Quest book. There isn't a bee book. Food book. Silk guidebook. That's it. No bee book. 50 Shades of Bee, says Pyrobonium. Now that sounds familiar. Hang on. Yeah. Wait, is it that? No, quest book. Did we get that already? I think we got that as a reward. That does sound familiar. Hang on, let's type it here then. So 50... Oh, it might not be called a book, right? It's not there. Oh, I typed in 50 like that. But I'd done it. So it's not called book. Also, it's in Resourceful Bees. So when we did this, now that I know what it looks like, where was it? Pretty sure it's not on either of those pages, is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, dang it. Well, you know, looking at hundreds of things and trying to pick out one. Whatever. So we never really read this book, actually. We could have put it in the chest and forgot about it. Dang, it probably told me so many things that I need to know about. Oh, why am I only learning about this now? They're putting derp faces in chat. I can't believe it. The derp fiendage is real. I mean, y'all have been sitting here, stream after stream. No one's telling me to read the bee book. No one's telling me to look at it. But now I'm the derp, apparently. Oh, derp fiends. I tell you, the derp coin is sinking right now. The derp coin is sinking. There's no derpage here. Gemma God is here with the Prime. Ned Kelly Gaming is here with the Prime. The Endless is here for 20... Sorry, raiding us with a party of 21. 7 minutes ago, I missed that, but welcome all the raiders. The Endless is here for 22 months. Thank you so much. Don't read the books, says Tuxaban. Thanks, Tuxaban. You're definitely not a derp. Be erotica. Please keep in mind that most, if not all, bees are added by pack developers. Okay, so there are categories, right? Bee basics. Oh my Goodness me, we should have read this a long time ago. Okay, so let's go into the categories. Mutations. Mutations allow a bee to convert a block into another block when the bee has nectar and valid hive. Okay. Mutation input is the block or block tag being converted. Huh. Right. That's not... That's just confusing. Okay, so mutation. Is this a thing? It's not... Alright, okay, I do not understand that then. Okay, let's put that one on pause. Right, so we've read that and it's moved. Breeding. So parents are always able to breed with a bee of another type. Okay, the feed item. You know, earlier we learned that you breed 2 different types of bee together, but now it's saying you don't. An apiary breeder. Apiary breeder. Is that it? Right, an optional breeder. Part of a multi-block, that's never good. Okay. Oh god, right. Uses? Let's try it again. Uses of that block. Okay, that is very unhelpful. Let's go back to the bee breeding thing again. So if we go to Iron B. Iron B. Oh god, there's no information. Wait, what about that? Bee breeding. It doesn't say it's inside of something. Actually, maybe we do it the vanilla way. Hang on, let's try. Because that looks very vanilla. It doesn't look like it's using blocks or something. We got sand already? We got sand already. We got a poppy? I don't think we have. I think we used them all. We need some bone meal then. Jeez. Going back there, are we? We've had no passive animals spawn out here at all. Also, I should really press that button by now. Okay, right. Chat seems to say this is what we need. So there's a 70% chance of getting what we want. And they don't look like an iron bee, but maybe baby bees are like that. What type of bee are you? Like, seriously. What kind of bee are you, man? I can't quite look at its hitbox, funny enough. What if I hold a flower? Come on, fly up, little bee, fly up. What can I... like... I can't even, like, jump. I need to stand on, like, a chisel and a bit just to see its hitbox. Dang it. We don't know what type of bee it is right now. XP bee. Huh? Is that a thing? Let's go back to that book anyway. Feed item for a bee doesn't have to specifically be a flower. It can be configured to use any item. Configured? By who? By me, the Bob Pack Maker? Let's try bee spawning. Some bees have been configured to spawn in the world. Spawn height, biome, level size. Right. That sounds like more if you're playing a vanilla thing. This sounds a bit like not just for the player but for the mod pack maker as well, perhaps. That seems pretty irrelevant to me then. Bee traits. Okay, I get it. And so that's not really useful. So breeding. Configured to be breedable. That sounds like such an instruction for a mod pack maker. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? It will always be able to breed with another bee of the same type. And going back to the bee this was really confusing. Mutations. They allow a bee to convert a block into another block when the bee has nectar and valid hive. See, I don't know if it means like in the world or like inside of another block or what. I think this is probably something we don't really need to worry about right now. It does say you can automate it. I don't know. Okay, so honeycomb basics. Tiered beehives. Massive upgrade from vanilla beehives. They support the generation of custom honeycombs. And it mentions the apiary there again. Okay, this is all basic vanilla stuff. Dang, it's windy outside. Don't know if you can hear that. They can be collected in two ways. Shears. Scraper. Right. Dispensers and redstone, this is everything we're doing. Huh. Okay. Doesn't seem to be a problem for us. So it shows you a little bit of progression there. It doesn't tell you much more about... Oh, there it does. 6 max honeycombs. Yeah, so getting these things upgraded as we go along. Like, as soon as we get whatever these are and beeswax, then we want to move on to the second tier by the looks of it. Oh, this is something different from the vanilla way of smoking. Right. Okay. So we'll have to make that. Oh no, we don't have leather yet, so maybe not. Interesting, interesting. So honeycombs are the most integral byproduct of bees. They can be separated in centrifuges to produce honey wax and other various resources. Every bee will be capable of producing a honeycomb, will produce its own type of comb. Bear in mind, however, that not all bees may be able to produce a honeycomb. Right, and then we use the honeycomb to get resources at some point. Scrape will only collect one comb at a time from the hive. All combs must be collected in order to reset the honey level. Yeah, so we have to activate the redstone up there more frequently. And that messes with the bottles. So I think what we're going to end up doing is having a row of honeycomb creation and then a row of bottles. Because... in fact, I could just make the switch now, really. And are they all good? Yeah, you see this one over here needs another go at it. We got a noise in the ear. It's Jay Phantom Void here for 11 months, saying 11 months, so close to that Goldie face. This is so wild to be supporting you for this long. I'm also loving modded Skybees with the bee himself. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it. So there we go. So that time, that's still got the honey thing going on. What's interesting here... that is not resetting. What is it doing then? Is this actually doing anything? Maybe it's... hang on, the book just told us you can use it with a dispenser, right? Has this actually done anything the whole time it's been in here? Or maybe it needs to be more filled up? Because it says it needs to collect all. That one's now... that one's no good. I don't know. That was weird. Don't know what to make of that. But I think what we do need to do is probably swap one of them out for bottles. So we'll put some bottles in. Press the button. Aha, very good. Got one more here. Cool. So yeah, that first row will end up being all bottles at some point, I think. Let's go check on our bee, because this book did not enlighten us as to what was happening over here. Oh, my heart just sank. Didn't someone tell me that they despawn after a while? Dang it. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Oh, don't go anywhere. Prismarine. It's a Prismarine bee. I do not know why we got a Prismarine bee, but we got one. I think what I'm going to do is put you in here for now. Uh-oh. I assumed I would get my block... Wait, is that it? Ah, but you want to place differently? Huh. It's always going to place the wrong way around now, isn't it? Yep, it's probably always... Wait, no. Did it? I think I got to be in there to get it. Oh, whatever. Whatevs, bruv. Oh! Very odd. So, we lost the first two. Now, why did we get a Prismarine one? That's what's really weird. So, although there's a 70% chance, does that mean that there's just a random chance of getting other stuff? Oh, look. So the other... oh! We got lucky! We got the 30%, the harder! Can't believe it. Can't believe it! Peeps! Jules the First, a subscriber of Amazon Prime, thank you so much. And Unnecessary Redstone is here with a sub bomb. Gifting subs to Exit Flagger, Atomic Dong, Josh Schwam, Sweet Sunny Dream, Samber, Ambrie, The Grand Master, iRose, Forveld, Hodge, and Dreammaker. Thank you for gifting those subs. It is appreciated. Thank you for supporting our community. And if you heard your name being read out loud, be sure to thank Unnecessary Redstone. We also got Cactus0 here with the Prime. Appreciate it, my dude. We got 1,500 peeps joining me early on a Saturday morning. Thank you for tuning in, peeps. Be sure to hit that follow button. Be sure to hit it and get your Sky Bees in the future. So that did not go so well, did it? Let's put everything back. Then let's take... Although we do have a Prismarine one, which is pretty cool. Take these two things. We have enough for another go, actually. No, do we? We'll have enough for another go soon. Unless we have a honey block somewhere. Cool. Right, I think what I'll do is I'll... Oh, that... Wow. Whoa, that looks cool. Upgraded netherite? Oh. What we'll do in the future... Oh, it's got tools as well. Goodness me, I get distracted. Dang, that looks cool. Oh, look at that. There's different types. Dang. That's cool. That's cool. Look at that. That's cool. Interesting. Wow, netherite apple. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll do some in-between research to try and figure that stuff out. Sometimes when you can't figure it out in the game, it's just better to watch a video and see someone else do it right, and then you're like, oh, now it makes sense. Huh, what was that? Was that the scraper? Nope. Not sure if we've actually seen the scraper do its thing. I guess, yeah, as soon as we see honeycomb in here, we know it's doing its thing. Let's sort out the bottles, though. So we need to do a resource grind. I will do more stuff with the bees next time so that I can research in between, is what I was trying to say. Uh-huh. And, yeah, maybe just a couple of those that are low can have some. Cool. Cool, back down we go. Right. Those things should be in here, right? Yep. So chisel and bits can go in here, so can the scraper. Do we leave any bottles or anything behind? No. We should also keep breeding our bees. The thing I'd like to just investigate before we do our grind is if we're in any way... We're probably not, because we need iron, but if we're in any way close to getting our hands on like some refined storage type stuff, right? Like an interface to look at all those items, I feel like is going to be pretty valuable. And I reckon we're going to get a lot of baby bees from this run. A lot of baby bees. Cuplex says refined storage is ages away. Let's have a look. I mean, yeah, it probably is, right? I mean, straight away just... yeah, let's not even think about it then. Although there is AE2. Refined storage is the one that I got along with better, I remember. What's AE... What does it stand for? Artificial? No. Applied. Applied Energistics. That's what it is. So, yeah, this one's, I remember being trickier to do, but, like, you're going to want one of those. Then you got all of this. You need diamond. Yeah, we're ages away. We're ages away. Haven't even got an iron bee going yet. Okay, we kind of... Let's go to the area where we got more space. This corner seems to be the best spot. Come on, little buzzy bee. There we go. And you very carefully clicking there. That one. I feel like we should have got like a couple more out of here. Ah! Yes. Oh, I think that might be all of them, because there ended up being quite a few there. There we go. So now go to this corner. And are any of them able to actually make it over here? I think that's a good sign that they're all leashed. Yeah, they're all leashed. Right, out we go. Did we ever finish building these drawers around the back here? Yeah, we did. We did. I don't like how it's open up the top there as well, but hey, it's good. X, look at the recipe for the controller AE2. You will understand you are not ready for that. Yeah, we've established we're not ready for it. So while we're yeah, we need to get more glass, which I actually have. So and we got some bottles there. So let's get like on top of this. Put some more bottles up there. That's not very well distributed, basically. There we go. Yep, we need more glass. Okay, so we're going to do another big run with our hammer and stuff like that, right? I wonder if there's like an obsidian hammer? Netherite, gold. Nah, because I don't want to use iron, so we're gonna pretty much be stuck with that. And then we need our wands. We're gonna need more wands. We're gonna need more hammers. All the wands, all the hammers, some of the cobble. We are in need of it. Okay, let's turn those into sticks. Not like that. Okay, and then we'll have 5 more wands. And we'll go grab some cobble. Is there compressed hammer and cobble? There might be compressed, actually. No. Might be compressed cobble, is what I was thinking. Extra diamond stuff, you're like, well, you know, I don't have a lot of diamonds, right? I don't think I've got any at the moment, so it feels a bit dubious to put them onto tools that break very quickly. I think with the wands you can only do 9 at a time. Yep, there it goes, it's broken. Do I want to get on top of this thing? We're going up. We're going to the moon. Not like that. Jeez. We've got a noise in the ear. Conifer Z here for 4 months. And Poetry Slam 78 for 10. Thank you so much. Appreciate it as always. What are you having for lunch as James did it? Oh, I'm having some Caribbean today. I had a lovely curry yesterday. I had some homemade chicken mango curry with rice, edamame beans, and some natural yogurt. It was great. It was great. Today I'm having Caribbean. Tomorrow I'm going to have another takeaway. A healthy one though. I was thinking maybe I'll get like pie and mash or something like that. And there comes the food talks, this 4Gil. I mean, you know, people like talking about food. I talk about it a lot. Hey, I just, you know, I told you what I'm going to eat today. That's about it. That's all I got for you today. What else do you want to talk about, peeps? I didn't bring enough hammers, did I? Is it technically hammer time? If X doesn't bring enough hammer time... Wow, butchered that one. If X doesn't bring enough hammers, is it really hammer time? Life questions. Pie and mash. Healthy, says Quakoos. Yeah. Like, it's not like a bowl of vegetables, right? But, like, pie and mash ain't gonna kill you. First of all, mashed potatoes. Potatoes are, you know, not an unhealthy food exactly. Dang, I might actually die if I jump off now. And pie can be, you know, pie. The pastry in the pie isn't great, but it's a bit of meat and gravy. It's not terrible. Point is, I'm not eating a McDonald's or a KFC, right? I got to come back up here. I got to place all those blocks back again. Should have brought more hammers. Let's go get those. While we're at it, we've got loads of hammers. Let's make sure we've got enough cobble to use up the rest of these. The total enemy uses 131. So if we consider that to be 2 stacks, it's essentially like 4 stacks and a bit. So that should get us through this next bit. And we've got to keep eating food. Eel pie, says Guri Susi. Eel pie. Never heard of that before. Never eaten eel. I don't think I care to. I'll try anything, really. Crafting table on a stick. Is that a thing? Probably is. No, modded. Probably is. We got a noise in the ear from Lord Grey for 30 months. Thank you, Lord Grey. Didn't realise I've been here this long. Time flies by, doesn't it, my dude? Time flies by. Let's make sure we pick all this gravel up before it despawns, right? Okay, so we got gravel, now we've got to make it into sand. You know how it works. Oh, that means we've got to make a ton more tools again. Dang it! Four more ones? We're going to need more than that. Come on now. Here we go. Bang. Right. We've got only this many hammers, so let's do that. Okay. Doesn't this pack have auto hammer? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Sadly. That's the last of the cobble. Now we go to the moon. We got a noise in the ear. It's Rebecca here, gifting a sub to Nishaban. Rebecca, thank you as always for gifting those subs. Appreciate you supporting our community. Hope you're enjoying the stream, of course. Ah. The bees need a hive or they will despawn, says Sion. Bees are fine. They've been there for ages. X compression is not in this mod pack. Yes, that sounds right. There's no compressed stuff. Sieve some gravel first for diamonds. Oh, is it gravel we get diamonds? Okay. In which case, we'll use this for sand. Ugh! Ow! Ugh! My shins! Whoa! I knew that was too close, you know. That was too close right there. I wanted to play it close, but that was definitely too close. Luckily, dying is of no consequence for us. Okay, let's pick those up. Come on! More progress! There we go. Don't know how those got left behind. Right, let's go put the tools away. Yeah, all of that stuff goes in here. Sword as well. Those are tools. That can go in there. That can go in there. Good. Nice and tidy again. So we're going to smelt the sand. Kind of need more furnaces now, right? Think we can install a couple more. Here we go. Going to need some fuel for them. I've only got that much fuel left. Right. I don't have my axe. My axe is in here. Somewhere. There it is. Okay. What is that sound? I'm thinking dolphin? What was that sound? Damn it! Flipper! Oh, you've come back again. We should probably capture Flipper and put Flipper in like a little dolphin cage. That would be so weird and novel, wouldn't it? I mean, we've got a lead. And we got glass. We might give it a go. We might get spontaneous over here. We might just give it a go. So if I grab a lead, right? I grab some glass. And I grab some blocks so it can have a little spot. Somewhere. Let's get more of that. There we go. Like, and a bucket of water. Okay, there we go. Well, what I'm thinking it... Flipper, you're still there. Good, good. What I'm thinking is this spot right here, like if we knocked out some rammed earth and just had it on the other side, that'd be pretty funny. One, two, three. Where is the middle of this, right? This is a wall block, isn't it? It's not a full block. So as long as it didn't try to escape, this little spot right here, fit for a dolphin, I think. Oh yeah, and I kind of wanted to like randomize a bit of cobble here and there. Is that correct? Yeah. Right, and before I close it all in, we kind of got to get the thing over here. So I was thinking that you could have... Yeah, okay. That just spread out like that to keep it alive. Might be a good... Oh, Flipper, no! Flipper! No! Oh, I should have grabbed it on the lead first. Dang it! Why'd the good ones always have to go, eh? R.I.P. Flipper. Breaks my heart every time. Well, if Flipper returns, we know what to do with Flipper. Flipper's going to have a home over here. Dang it. What a distraction. What an epic distraction. Okay. But what? I'm literally holding gravel. Cheeky. Wasting my sand against my will. Diamonds! We got them. And emeralds too. R.I.P. Flipper, indeed. You flipped too close to the void, my friend. That's a bunch of stuff, says Johnny. This is definitely a bunch of stuff, isn't it? It's a whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. Diamond wand, yeah, diamond. Actually, now that you say it, diamond wand and a diamond hammer. That is like literally 3 diamonds. You know, that's not a lot, is it? But they might run out quickly. But then again, maybe it's worth it. Mind off camera, lol. Oh, I don't do anything off camera on these streams, like... Although I might AFK for B stuff soon, but this is all like on camera right here. Like, you get to see all of it on the Sky Bees when we stream the modded. There's no secrets here. Right, chat. What on earth is that contraptions is real setup? Which one? There's many contraptions around here. Can't Flipper just spawn in his home? Yeah, might do. Might be able to. That is a possibility. Struggling Hunter here with a Prime. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it. Put a controller in that room too. Yeah, maybe I can put it on the opposite side, facing us, right? We could put it... That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Do I have infinite inventory space? Definitely not. Definitely not. It's clearly full up, right? Like, look, there's stuff all over the place. It's full up. Flipper is back on the mini-map, apparently. Oh, I've never even looked at that mini-map until now. Believe it or not, I've barely paid attention to the mini-map. I have one. I forgot about that. Dang, that makes me want to fill up this area with more stuff, right? So that it looks... Maybe I could zoom in on that. Like, is there a mini-map zoom option? So... I'm guessing if there... Oh, there might be like a mini-map menu. So... M for mini-map... Modular... Mechanism... Does it have a different name, peeps? I don't... what if it's in miscellaneous? FTV chunks map? That's probably not it. J for journey map. Oh, is that what it's called? I don't think it's journey map though, is it? It's not that. Which one's gravel again? There it is. Right, apparently Flipper is back. Flipper! I need a zoom key. Okay, I can't see it. Well, we'll not get distracted. Let's finish this off. Someone took Null is here with the Prime. I don't think Null is a username you can use on websites. M for the FTB map. We saw that, but it's actually it is the same. So it might be that this is the FTB minimap, right? Minimap scale. Oh, there it is straight away. So what if I go for 2? Accept. No! It might be called zoom. Minimap zoom. We don't have a search tool here. Minimap zone, blur, biome, XYZ. Minimap, top right. Don't see anything in the way of zoom. Plus and minus keys to zoom. Nope. Unless it's those ones. Nope. Let's check one more time. No, I don't see plus and minus. Overworld. Yeah, I don't. I can do that though. Minimap scale. Was there a scale option? Scale's another word that it might be. No, wait, we did scale. Sorry, scale's the one we learned, wasn't it? Okay, never mind. We can't zoom in, it's cool. It's cool, yo. And, yeah, we wanted to get some more of this together. So we can make some more bottles, right? Bottles galore is what we need. Bam! Did that make them all? It did. Let's head up here. Get some of those back. And let's press the buttons. Right, so one lot for you. Ooh. One lot for you. As you get more... Oh, okay, that didn't work quite well. As you get more and more of them, it reduces the amount of times you need to do this, because you get less of the single ones, right? There we go. Cool! My friends, I think this is where we're going to wrap today's one up. I will do some research in between, and we will get breeding some bees in the next one. If you've enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit the follow button. I was going to say leave a like. Wrong platform. Yeah, hit the follow button and stick around if you'd like to be part of a raid. A riggedy raid. Who are we going to raid today, eh? Iskow just started streaming, so we'll raid Iskow today. Playing some Vault Hunters. I won't be able to catch much today. I've been watching a bit of his Vault Hunters as I got to go. So the raid can begin in chat. Thank you everyone once again. Big thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. Thank you to all of my patrons, and I'll see you soon with another one. Probably Monday. But anyway, take care. Bye-bye.